Okay, we're gonna get into Cardi B and Steffon Diggs. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into it and see what our sister Cardi B is talking about. Okay, this is not no video to bash Cardi B or to bash Steffon Diggs. So I like Cardi B. And it took me a while for her to. She's been in the game now for 7, 8 years. Okay, almost 10. So she's had time to grow on me because at first her accent was like, to me, I felt like her accent was like, whoa, like people really talk like this in the world. Okay, that can, that hasn't had any media training or whatever the case may be, but she's definitely grown and she's still being herself. Okay, so anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so when I started out, I put the 9 of Swords. Okay, and it was in reverse. Okay, and so I wanted to know who this was pertaining to because I'm doing a reading on a relationship. Okay, and the main female card came out, so we are definitely talking about Cardi B. Okay, so then after that came the Page of Swords and the Fool card. Okay, so I want you guys to know this is what it's telling me. Okay, 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, there's some sort of patience. Okay, and selflessness, timid. Okay, when it comes to him, Steffon Diggs. Okay, the way she okay, swords mean action. Okay, so yes, the way she is with him and towards him, that's she's kind of like timid, Page of Swords as well came out, so it's kind of like girly butterfly. It's making her feel young again. Okay, it's like she's there, she's acting because he's so tall and so handsome, and he may be fatherly like, I'm not sure, but this is the way she is towards him, like all girly and giddy. Okay, if you see how he's holding a sword, it's like he almost looks like a woman. It's a soldier, but the way he's holding his sword is like, oh, like girly type. Okay, and then the Fool card came out, so it's like this right here situation is a new journey. Okay, it's like she's in awe. Okay, she's looking at the potential of the relationship, and it's like her hair is head is thrown back, caution to the wind. Okay, I noticed there's some flowers in the Fool card. There's a flower in this person's hand, and so in a purse. Okay, so she's being gifted. Okay, all around the board. She's like, oh my god, he's romantic, he's giving me flowers, it's showing right here in the cards. Okay, so let's see what else comes out. Okay, so all right, y'all, this right here, there's this is okay with the World card coming out in between this King of Pentacles in reverse and this 5 of Pentacles fill out Nicole. Okay, this is on the other side, the flip side of her world. Okay, so on one end she is having this sort of a girlyish feeling, back to her high school feeling, butterflies and this and that, and then on the other end she's dealing with this King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I feel like this is talking about Offset. Okay, King of Pentacles very controlling, stubborn, he's miserable right now and he's feeling out in the cold. Okay, so she is experiencing 2 sides of her world right now. Okay, so it's like on one end she's feeling like the Fool. Okay, she's about to jump off this new journey cliff, and now she's dealing with this King of Pentacles. Okay, he showed right up in the deck. Okay, let's see, he's feeling out in the cold. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, also his money is not looking, looking funny, y'all. Okay, so let's see, since he jumped right out in the middle of the reading. Okay, right now he's being very persistent and unshakable. Okay, when it comes to the communication. Okay, 1 second, 9 of Wands, unshakable force. Okay, great success. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, so he's like, I'm still the shit. He's still out here hanging with the he's still out here hanging with the dog. He's a dog, so he's still out here getting fleas. Okay, if y'all know what I mean. But on the other side of that, he's grieving. Okay, he's in grief. Okay, and that's one thing. It's like he's not talking about it, but I feel like this is something that Cardi B knows. Like, he's out here, supposedly he's happy, he gets to do what he wants to do. Okay, 9 of Wands or whatever, still out here with his wand, giving it here and there or whatever, feeling like I'm shit. Great value. He's trying to have strength and discipline. Okay, but the grief, 5 of the 5 of Cups card came out, so this is grief. Yeah, it's a little bit of grief when it comes to what's going on with Cardi. Okay, the Devil card, yes. So there's some sort of, the grief is about the release. Okay, that he's no longer going to be in the picture. I feel is because when the Devil is in reverse, it's like the image is upside down. The woman and the man has turned upside down. Okay, this is they're no longer in bondage. And as far as the image go, he's no longer a part of the image. He has been released. Okay, and he's free to do what he want to do. Okay, let's see what comes out after that. I want to see, because it's pretty strange. Different dates didn't come out yet, but let's see. Oh, here we go, the Emperor. Okay, so I feel like that's Steffon Diggs. Emperor just came out. Okay, so we got two players on the card, King of Pentacles in reverse, and then we got the Emperor. Okay, he's sitting there, he's firm in his seat. Okay, he's the Emperor is someone who is he doesn't mind going towards divine masculine. Okay, it says own your space with confidence. This man has a lot of confidence. Okay, he's ambitious, he's structured, and he's controlled. Okay, a lot of people feel like the Emperor is controlling, but with other aspects around it, I don't see any other controlling cards. Okay, other than the Devil upside down. He's turned the relationship with Cardi B and Offset is turned upside down, and here he comes. He's sitting on his throne. Okay, he's not going anywhere. The Emperor is not someone who is easily convinced to go away. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, there's some sort of planning and preparation, okay, when it comes to the establishment of this relationship and the success of it. Okay, Three of Swords, or not Three of Swords, but Three of Wands. Okay, and also I'm gonna put this back in the deck because, baby, I don't know what's going on with that, but I want to ask some specific questions. Okay, so now that everybody's on the board and has showed up, I want to know how these two people feel. Well, how Steffon Diggs feel about Cardi B. So just a second, y'all. I cannot make this up. Two of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups. Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so money gained. Okay, after a severe toil. Okay, determined. Okay, he feels like this is when it says recovery, he feel like this is a step up from the women that he's dated in the past. Okay, he's assisted gifts. Okay, remember when I talked about the gifts? Okay, he is giving he's a big gift giver. Okay, he's thinking about her in the Two of Cups, and he knows that they're going to be a family, y'all. This is how he thinks of her. Okay, let's see if there is marriage. Okay, because, baby, everybody is, we know it's a pregnancy, okay, in the stomach. Okay, we know Cardi B is pregnant now from Steffon Diggs. Let's see if we can get some tea. Okay, y'all, there's a Queen of Wands somewhere. There is a Queen of Wands somewhere, y'all, who's not happy about this. She's in reverse. Okay, she's overbearing. Okay, and I want to see if this is a mother figure, if this is just like another woman. Because what the heck is this Queen of Wands doing here? Because, y'all, oh, so, Ten of Swords, who feels stabbed in the back, y'all? It's a woman that in the background that feels stabbed in the back. Okay, he slapped some woman back. When it came to this, I don't know if he was telling this woman that they were together, and then all of a sudden he popped out with Cardi B. But, baby, yes, it came out. Okay, because I was gonna ask the question about that, because some woman, after Cardi B announced her pregnancy, justice, okay, truth and clarity. This is the truth. Okay, oh my God, is this true what this woman is saying? Or I feel like what I'm saying so far is the truth. He stabbed some woman in the back. Okay, now I don't know if I get the feeling that this woman, supposedly some woman came out like and said that she was, after Cardi B announced her pregnancy, this woman comes out and says that she's pregnant as well. Okay, some sort of, I don't know, I don't know who this lady is. Okay, but this is how I personally feel, that this is why I personally feel it's a lie. Okay, because why? Okay, so all the rumors that was coming out about Cardi B and Steffon Diggs dating, and then the moment that people, her fans, peeped that she was pregnant, she wouldn't say anything about it at first, but her fans peeped it first. Okay, so now if there's speculation going around, why didn't you hop out there in out of the garbage can or whatever right then and there and say that you were pregnant then, so you can get ahead of the situation, be like, okay, well, y'all think she's pregnant or whatever, but I am. It's like you wait till she announced her pregnancy to say that you're pregnant as well. like, as if to say, well, if she doesn't say anything, I'm not gonna say anything. Like, this is Cardi B. Come on now, she's an international superstar, okay? And what you wouldn't do to shame her, or the lengths that these females would go to shame her, just like a lot of these females that was sleeping with Offset, okay? And when a man like that is sleeping around with a lot of women, knowing that they was married, like Offset, he was doing that to make her feel less than, okay? When a man does that to a woman, it's like he's jealous of her, and he's doing it to make her feel less than, okay? He knows it hurts her feelings, okay? But that's the only thing that he has that he can do to, you know, try to make her feel less than, okay? Try to make her feel like shit, because she's on her throne, of course. And these women do it so they can feel like, oh, well, if I can sleep with her man, I'm closer to her, okay? Here's the pregnancy card right here. So, Page of Cups. So there is another woman that's pregnant. It's true, y'all. Fish in a cup? Yes. Come on now. This is the Page of Cups? Yes. It's true, y'all. This is so true. I was not, like, I'm shuffling the cards, and I did not want to, like, really believe this shit, but y'all gotta understand, these people are human, okay? Like, what's gonna happen? Yeah. Ace of Wands, okay? The will to create, yes. He's been given that wand, the will to create. And I don't know, y'all. Take action. Yeah, there's some sort of action, okay, that's going to be taken when it comes to this pregnancy. So I don't know if this is Cardi B. She for sure going to be in the background trying to, you know, find out what's going on. She's like, we'll figure it out, okay? And this woman might want to, I don't know, y'all. We don't know how far Cardi B will go to not end her little, you know, happiness. You know how sometimes when you get with a man and you're like, damn, somebody jumping out of the can or whatever, what the fuck I gotta do to just make this go away? Okay, so let's see how this situation will be handled, y'all. The card is getting straight to the point, y'all. Let me see here. They ain't wasting no time. This woman is, let me see here. 9 of Wands in reverse. She's not frustrated, defensive, anxious, okay? She's like, this is a disaster, okay? Somebody feels like this is a disaster, okay? And I don't get that it's Cardi B, because her feelings is she's feeling giddy. But she's in prime of her, she just released a new album, you know, she's going around touring, she's gonna have a new baby. So it's gotta be this woman, or either Steffon D. It's feeling like this is bringing up a lot of anxiety, okay? Because he knows with that wine, Ace of Wands sitting there, okay, and he could be this represents his wine. He could be well endowed, and that woman, I feel like that woman knows some details about him that she has disclosed, okay. There's some sort of, here's the High Priestess, a powerful person, okay. So I don't know, okay, so what does this mean? Oh, yeah, is Cardi B gonna go and get some work done to this lady with this High Priestess? Because this is a powerful woman, or a psychic woman, or a woman that does she delves into the you know, the dark arts, okay. She's sitting here, she's very powerful with a cross on her, yes, okay. And this 9 of Swords came out again, okay. Finding help. Cardi B is y'all, that's the tea. I feel like it's coming out in the cards, that's the tea. I feel like Cardi B is gonna take this route with this woman to make her go away. She gonna go see a High Priestess, y'all. She gonna go see a woman of and it could be a man as well, but I feel like it's a woman, because it's a this is the High Priestess card. Causes change, fluctuation, has wisdom, sound, and judgment, common sense, awareness, and intuition. Yeah, this is a woman that does delves in the magic, okay. That's how Cardi B's gonna deal with this, y'all. Let's see how Steffon Diggs is gonna deal with this, because this is his doing, okay. He has 2 women now. That could be why he's like gifting her so much shit. He gave her this big giant rose bouquet I seen online, and I'm like, damn, like, what is it? Yeah, malicious and plotting. Yes, this going down, y'all. Cardi B finna get real nasty or malicious when it comes to this, and it ain't physical, it's on a spiritual level, y'all. She gonna do that so-called spiritual warfare. Believe it, not believe it, I don't care. This is what the card is coming out and saying. And I know I try to humanize a lot of these celebrities, but a lot of these celebrities also use people like this to do work for them now. There's people out there doing love spells and doing, but this ain't no, like, This ain't no like little petty abracadabra shit. Like, this is some powerful shit. Like, this lady is paid whoever Cardi B pays. Yeah, see, the world, failure, imperfection, lack of fulfillment. Yeah, the world card in reverse. She's like, ain't nobody fucking up my world. It popped out. Yeah, she wants to change this lady's world upside down because she's like, yeah, I feel like she feels like you trying to turn my world upside down. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, planning. She's gonna spend a pretty penny on this. Cardi B not playing. She gonna spend a pretty penny on trying to get work on this woman, y'all, and it's gonna work. It's gonna work because this ain't no just no candle magic shit, y'all. Hold on a second, y'all. This tea's so good I got to go ahead and puff on my black mint. Hold on just a second. And you know what's crazy, y'all? I also get the sense that she gonna throw Offset on in there. She doesn't want to hurt him, but I feel like she's gonna do some things that spiritual manipulation to make this shit turn in her favor, because a lot of shit been turning in her favor. Like when she go to court and she has lawsuits and shit like that, y'all, these people be doing work behind the scenes, and then they'll get on the camera and be like, Jesus, this. Now this is allegedly, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only. I do not know what I'm talking about. I don't want Cardi be coming at me, okay? But it's coming out in the cards, okay? Because I'm like, my second thought was, well, hell, why she won't just do work on Offset, okay? But I feel like she has, but not like in a way that would harm him, but just to kind of get him out of the way, okay? And that's why you hear her talk about him saying things like him being his mental state being like saying he will off himself and shit like that, because when people don't work on you, you tend to your mental state tends to be whacked and be everywhere, okay? So if you've ever been the type of person that you've never been felt that way, or you've never felt like you've always been a happy person or whatever the case, and all of a sudden you start to feel like you could self-harm or whatever the case, or you're losing your you're kind of losing your mind, it's a possible indication that somebody's doing some work, y'all, okay? Let's see what else comes out. Hold on just a second, y'all, and while I'm at it, okay, some sort of heartbreak energy. Okay, 3 of Swords came out. Some sort of heartbreak energy is in this, okay? Okay, because I feel like, because of everything that's going on right now, it's like, shit, I'm in this already. Cardi B is in this, okay? She is 4 Cups in reverse. Okay, so it's almost like with the heartbreak energy, the 3 of Swords and the 4 Cups in reverse, it's like there's okay, so she's enthusiastic about this life and she's accepted it, but it's kind of heartbreaking, okay? But it's like, you know how when somebody's on a high and they got so much stuff going on, she's touring, she's doing shows, okay? Well, I don't know if she's touring, but she's doing what do you call that when they go around in there, hold on a second, that's what it is, promoting, okay? When they're going around promoting their album, going to the radio stations, okay? And she has so much going on that the heartbreak she hasn't had time to feel the heartbreak, though, okay? She hasn't had time because it's so new, okay? Everything happens so fast, okay? So there is a sense of heartbreak there, but it's like she doesn't feel it, okay? The pain, it's like she's numb, okay? She has been numbed from the pain of men cheating, okay? Or should I say her husband cheating, okay? And it's like she's used to the feeling, okay? And I almost feel like it's like, okay, well, at least the nigga ain't, G-A-Y, which is nothing wrong with that or whatever, but there's a lot of men that portray, they're with women, okay, and they're being DL, okay, with other men. And so I think there's a lot of men in the industry that are like that, and she's like, okay, at least the nigga ain't that, okay? This has made her weak, okay? But she's, like I said, repression of Strength card came out. She's repressing that pain, okay? Because it's like she can't get, it's like, I know how I get, okay? I know how I get. I can get depressed, I can get ghetto, I can get all these things, but I can't do that right now because I'm promoting this album, okay? What else? So I want to know how Steffon is going to deal with this. Let's see what comes out. How he's going to deal with it. How he's dealing with this on his end. With this woman coming out saying it. Because where there's smoke, there's fire. I didn't want to believe it. I wanted to be able to say this woman was lying, okay, y'all? But it came out in the cards, okay? Yes. He felt like he's having uncontrolled thoughts, okay? This is something that he can't control, okay? It's like he has this blindfold on, and he's like damn, like they caught me. It's like in the middle of all these swords. Okay, so he doesn't know. He feels like he's overthinking it. Okay, and he has some fears. It seems like you're blocked. Okay, so it's like it feels like he's blocked in this situation, like from doing much. Okay, because when somebody come out with your tea or whatever, it's like, damn, damn, what can I do? I feel like I'm blocked in this situation. I feel like what is it? Can I move left? Where can I move left? Can I move right? It feels like he doesn't know which way to move. The only thing he knows is to do what he keeps doing. And he also doesn't know how this situation is going to go. Okay, he doesn't know how this is going to affect the relationship. Okay, so I want to know. Okay, just a second. Okay, I want to know, was this a situation that happened during the relationship with Cardi B? Was it after Cardi B? Was this like when? What can we know about this woman? What can we know about this woman in this relationship? Okay, because I keep a picture of the woman came out, but I don't think that is the actual woman. Like it's a woman, but it's not the woman that they showed the picture on the internet. Okay, I don't get that that's her, but let's see what comes out. Again, the Three of Swords. This woman is heartbroken. Okay, she feels like she's been cheated out of something or tricked. Okay, what else? I'm about to get that Kipper deck out because I want to know when this was. Yes, okay, so the Fool card came out with her. She was naive. Okay, she was inexperienced and naive and unwise. Okay, so this is somebody who was not moving in purpose. Okay, she believed everything that he was telling her. I guess that would be the meaning of naivety, right? Naive, just being, I guess, call another dumb, or I don't know. Damn. It's like you ask the cards a question, they come out. Okay, this is not a woman that has courage. Okay, she's also jealous. Okay, and obsessed. Okay, when did this happen? Let me pull this Kipper deck out, baby, because let me see if I can get some answers on when this went down. Like, what's going on here? Because it's like, was it a gap? What's going on? Because I can't, I mean, she just toil and labor. Okay, so this is somebody who doesn't have it as easy. Okay, she worked this man. She tried to work this man, right? Okay, so she's the type of woman that tried to work this man. Okay, so she wasn't dating him, she was trying to work this man. Okay, community. Yeah, this is somebody that was being passed around. It's not giving me a time frame now. Let me see. It says community, toil and labor. So is she a sex? Is this is like the type of work she do? Like, what is going on here? Was she a stripper? Was she a sex worker? What the hell is going on? Okay, something changed. Let's see what's going on. Community and change. She wanted her life to change. Okay, this man wanted her life to change. And I guess she thought this man as a lick. Okay, men get in trouble like that all the time, y'all. Because they never think what they, you know what I'm saying? They always thinking what they. These cards coming out in reverse. Every card is coming out in reverse. Okay, there's a gift in reverse. Okay, so this is not considered a gift. Like, oh, here you go, I'm pregnant. Like, okay, thank you for the gift, or thank you for this. Yeah, she was trying to get great fortune. She knew that this man had money. Okay, so she was trying to, in a sense, trap him. Okay, it's like, sometimes children are a gift regardless of how they're created, but he's not looking at this like a gift. Okay, it came out in reverse, and the great fortune card came out in the upright. So it's like, this ain't, if anything, he would have this put away. House came out. Okay, so let me clarify what's really going on. So I don't know. Okay, so house. Okay, so this was this happened at some sort of house party, okay, y'all. This was some sort of house party, okay. This woman was there, okay. This was some sort of plotting, okay, manipulation. Okay, so she's not that naive, but she manipulated her way into this onto this man, okay. And then not because romantic, sensitive, okay. So there was some sort of one night stand date or whatever, okay, one night stand thing, okay. And this is what resulted in it. Still doesn't give me like a time frame. Judgment card in reverse, okay. Failure to face the facts, yeah. Disappointment, blame, doubt, okay. Yeah, this woman is in bad shape about this, okay. Okay, so this woman felt like she was gonna get some sort of recognition for this, okay. She's guilty, okay. She's trying to make a move. Clear visions lead you to have you been feeling certain clarities. Yeah, there's some sort of clarity that needs to take place when it comes to this, okay. She's stuck, okay. Strength card, okay. Yeah, she's gonna need some strength to deal with this, okay. But that's, that's her business, okay. That's her fault. And you put yourself in, okay, an apology, okay. So I get that he's gonna apologize about this situation, or he has apologized about it, okay. There's some sort of feeling that I feel like Cardi B knew. Her intuition was telling her something wasn't right, because there was some sort of delay at some point, okay. So there might have been some sort of situation where they couldn't get together, some sort of delay at one point, or some sort of meeting that was supposed to happen and he didn't come. It was like, oh God, okay. A barrier maze came out, so it says you might be struggling with a difficult problem, but shifting your perspective could reveal the solution, okay. So this is a card that indicates like a maze, okay, but there is always an exit, okay. So the maze is, we're going around, and this is going to take some time to get out of the situation, okay. Man card, okay. So I get it, he might have been even like, I don't know, let me see, confusion when it comes to this. Some sort of phone call was made. She might even talk to this woman on the phone or try to contact her. What the hell? So yeah, he's gonna apologize because he knows he cheated, he caused heartbreak, okay. I feel like he's going to have to honor and be secure when it comes to this situation. He's gonna have to honor the secrets that came out. Yeah, he can't lie about it, okay. It's out there in the open. Intense feelings and trust, okay. This is somehow gonna mess up the trust, okay. So I don't know how. Once somebody mess up your trust, it's like, what the hell, like. But prevail comes out, so I feel like they're gonna prevail when it comes to this, and they're gonna embrace each other regardless of the situation, okay, y'all. If y'all was thinking if they're gonna move forward, it's a yes card that came out. They're gonna move forward, y'all. They're gonna move forward with this. It doesn't matter what this woman came out and said, where she hopped out the garbage can and said, they're gonna move forward, okay. A lot of people might disagree with it, but I guess this is Cardi B's life, okay. This is something she's used to, okay. I think some women, it's like I feel like, well, I'm gonna tell you my experiences, because I know when I left someone who cheated and I was cheated, it was like, okay, I'd rather deal with 100 men than one man constantly shitting on me, okay. And I mean, that's just the way I felt, because it's like, what's the point in steady letting one person just dog you over and over again and making you feel like a fool, and they start to feel like, oh, she ain't going nowhere, you look like a bigger fool or whatever, but you gotta kiss plenty of frogs to get to your prince, right? Okay, so I'm never gonna get to my prince if I keep letting this one nigga shit on me. And the one thing I do know is that he's going to shit on me. That's what I have experience with, okay. It's never going to go away. It's never going to change, because then the men start to feel like, oh, it's okay, she accepted me one time, it's okay. And I don't know, y'all, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the future of this relationship is, because it's her choice. But adjudication came out, okay. So there is some sort of paperwork that's going to be dealt with. I don't know if this has something to do with child support, y'all, okay, because she got 2 men and she's gonna be getting child support from, okay. So she's gonna have a check for the rest of her life, okay. So that's the one thing she can say is, okay, at least, yeah, she's gonna be able to pay off her house with this. Well, you know what, house came out, so let me just let me just rephrase what I just said, okay? Justification in house, okay? We all know that, well, some of us don't know, but Offset was trying to take her to court for a house, okay? So she's really going through justification when it comes to that. It's coming out of the cards, okay? Justification, the card, house came out, okay? So now is Offset gonna get this house or what? Yeah, there's gonna be change in where she's living as well. She's gonna move. Yeah, so she might move out of that house, sell it, give it to him, and move. Okay, because it says change, mature woman. Yeah. Or she might give her mom a house. She give her mom a house before she give it to him. That's how I feel. Okay, that's how I feel this is saying. Okay. Yes, justification, house came out, change. Okay, on this card, change. There's some people packing some clothes, some luggages into a car. Okay, that means they're moving. Okay, and then the gift card. She's gonna gift this house to her mom instead of giving it to him, y'all. She's not gonna get that. Yeah, right. So you can sleep with other women in my house that I bought. I mean, come on now, Offset. Think about it. Why would she give you? Go get your own house. Go get your own house to sleep with women in, or find you a woman that has a house. Okay, yeah. Thoughts. He thought he was gonna the nerve of him to think this. The nerve of him to think that she owed him. Okay, he wants her to get. He wants the house and he wants her to pay that. See, thief came out. Come on, man. He think he can finagle his way into the court system and saying that she needs to give him this house. Not only does she need to give it to him, she needs to pay it off. Okay, so he's trying to act like some kind of thief. Okay. And also, he's doing this to steal time because he knows this will never happen, okay? She has good lawyers. She got enough money to pay for a lawyer. I don't know what his pockets was looking like, but I know hers is better than his, okay? And so he's just doing this shit just to aggravate her and try to steal time from her, okay? Now, I don't know. I feel like this is I want to get out of this energy because, like, I really like Cardi B. Why do I keep saying Cardi B? I really like Cardi. I really like Belcalis, okay? That's what I like, Belcalis. Okay, I like the person that Cardi B is. Okay, she's Belcalis. Okay, that's her real name, Belcalis. I like her as a person, but it's like sometimes we just don't agree with their choices, and I really want her to be happy. I really want her to be happy, but at this current time, it's almost like her choices in men. Okay, there's gonna be more secrets coming out. Yeah. King of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles, low, mediocre, lack of, yeah, sloppy. If she gives him another chance, this is going to be kind of sloppy. He going to get sloppy with it. Yeah, dishonesty, betrayal, tactics, trickery, low self-esteem. It's going to lower her self-esteem, okay, y'all. It's like on one end, she's got this beautiful success going on, and she's making money for her kids, and she can afford them. But on the other end, in reality, looking at it, y'all, I can't even give this a happy ending. And y'all know some of my readings, I love a happy ending, and it's not made up, okay? I'm going to tell you what the cards say, okay? And I do use nicer words when I'm reading, but I can't with this one because of what's coming out. And I wanted to ignore that King of Pentacles in reverse, but I got to say, this is not controlling, or yeah, there's going to be more secrets coming out. Seven of Swords, guard against deceit. Yeah, she's going to have to do a lot of this. Okay, so if she's going to get some work done, she's going to be spending quite the penny. Okay, like, it's not worth it. I don't feel like this situation is worth it. Okay, I don't feel like it's headed for marriage. Okay, another card flipped out. It says sometimes the victory is not worth the price. Yeah, I feel like in this situation, Cardi B needs to be very careful. Do not marry this man. And if she does sign a prenup, just don't marry him, okay? Take him to court for some child support and let that be that. Have 2 famous baby daddies, okay? And find you a rich millionaire. I feel like, will she ever find love? Like, someone that's gonna treat her right? She's still young, okay? Pull a Summer Walker. Like, y'all seen when Summer Walker showed up with that billionaire to the event? What event was that? Was it the VMA? I don't know. It was on the red carpet. She showed up with that billionaire on the red carpet. And when they were asking questions about how long this was going on, baby girl said, "My y'all business." I know that's right, okay? Now that's a smart girl. It's like, okay, it don't matter the skin, it matters the inside, what the heart says, okay? And the heart is full of money. The heart is a piggy bank, okay? So yeah, she has a long-term plan, okay? I thought that was funny, but yeah, world in reverse. This is a failure, y'all. This relationship is not gonna last. Y'all don't need a tarot card. Y'all don't need a psychic to tell y'all that it's not gonna last. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it there. If y'all have any questions, y'all can start to hit that comment section. Okay. But yeah. Until next time. See you guys later.